The 2-Minute Rule: How to Beat Procrastination Instantly, written and published by Elevate Book. Introduction: The Power of Small Actions. Why this book matters. Procrastination is one of the biggest obstacles standing between people and their goals. No matter how ambitious or driven you are, there are always moments when taking action feels overwhelming. Whether it's a difficult task at work, an intimidating personal goal, or even a simple chore, the mental resistance to starting can be paralyzing. But what if I told you that overcoming procrastination isn't about motivation, willpower, or discipline? What if the secret to achieving your biggest goals lies in something incredibly simple, something that takes just 2 minutes? That's exactly what this book is about. The 2-Minute Rule is a powerful, science-backed strategy designed to break the cycle of procrastination instantly. It is so simple that it might seem too good to be true. Yet, when applied correctly, it can transform your productivity, self-discipline, and overall success. This book will teach you how to use the 2-Minute Rule to start any task effortlessly. The psychology behind why this method works. Real-life case studies of people who have changed their lives using this rule. Practical exercises that will help you implement this rule in your daily life. How to turn small actions into long-term habits for lasting success. By the time you finish reading, you'll no longer struggle with putting things off. Instead, you'll develop a natural ability to take action instantly. Let's begin by understanding the root causes of procrastination and how the 2-Minute Rule can help you take back control of your time, energy, and life. Chapter 1: The Psychology of Procrastination. Why we procrastinate. Before we dive into the 2-Minute Rule, it's essential to understand why we procrastinate in the first place. Procrastination isn't just laziness or a lack of discipline. It's deeply rooted in psychology, neuroscience, and human behavior. At its core, procrastination is a battle between the present self and the future self. Your present self seeks immediate comfort, while your future self wants long-term success. The problem is, the future self can't take action. Only the present self can. And when faced with a task that seems difficult, boring, or overwhelming, the present self prioritizes short-term comfort over long-term benefits. The role of the brain in procrastination. Scientific research reveals that procrastination is linked to how our brain perceives pain and pleasure. When we think about an unpleasant task, such as writing a report, exercising, or cleaning, the brain activates the amygdala, which is responsible for detecting threats. The task is perceived as a form of discomfort, so the brain looks for an escape. Checking social media, watching TV, or doing anything else that feels easier. However, once we actually start the task, the discomfort often disappears. Studies show that our brain switches from avoidance to problem-solving mode as soon as we take the first step. This is where the 2-Minute Rule becomes powerful. What is the 2-Minute Rule? The 2-Minute Rule is a simple but highly effective strategy that eliminates procrastination by focusing on starting rather than finishing. It consists of 2 principles. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Examples: reply to that email, put away your shoes, drink a glass of water, make your bed. If a task takes longer than 2 minutes, just start it for 2 minutes. Examples: write the first 2 sentences of an essay, do 2 minutes of exercise, read 1 page of a book. The idea is to make the starting process so easy that you can't say no. Once you begin, momentum kicks in, and finishing the task becomes significantly easier. The science behind the 2-Minute Rule. The Zeigarnik effect is a psychological principle that explains why we feel uneasy about unfinished tasks. When you start something, your brain creates an open loop, which increases the likelihood of completing the task. The hardest part is getting started. Once you do, your brain naturally wants to finish what it starts. Real-life examples of the 2-Minute Rule in action. Example 1. Overcoming writer's block. John, an aspiring writer, struggled with finishing his novel. He often felt overwhelmed by the thought of writing 2,000 words a day. But when he applied the 2-Minute Rule, he told himself, "I'll just write for 2 minutes." Those 2 minutes often turned into 20, then an hour, and before he knew it, he had completed his daily writing goal. Example 2. Building a fitness habit. Sarah wanted to start exercising but always found excuses. Instead of forcing herself to commit to an intense 1-hour workout, she applied the 2-Minute Rule by telling herself, "I'll just do 2 minutes of stretching, Once she started, she naturally continued exercising for longer. Example 3. Beating procrastination at work. Michael, a marketing professional, dreaded working on reports. Instead of pushing the task aside, he told himself, "I'll open the document and write the first sentence." That simple action led to completing an entire section effortlessly. How to apply the 2-minute rule in your life. Step 1. Identify small actions. Break big tasks into small, manageable actions that take 2 minutes or less. Instead of clean the entire house, say, "I'll tidy up my desk for 2 minutes." Instead of read for an hour, say, "I'll read 1 page." Step 2. Focus on the first 2 minutes. When faced with a daunting task, shift your focus to just getting started for 2 minutes. If you need to study, tell yourself, "I'll just open my book and read the first sentence." If you need to exercise, tell yourself, "I'll put on my workout clothes and do 1 stretch." Step 3. Use momentum to your advantage. Once you start, you'll often find yourself naturally continuing. If not, that's okay. The key is to build the habit of starting, not finishing. Reflection exercise. Think of one task you've been procrastinating on. Apply the 2-minute rule right now. What is the first 2-minute step you can take? How does it feel after you start? Conclusion. Small actions create big changes. Procrastination is not a lack of motivation. It's a habit. The 2-minute rule is designed to rewire your brain so that taking action becomes automatic. By consistently applying this rule, you will build momentum, reduce mental resistance, and develop the discipline to achieve your biggest goals. In the next chapter, we will explore how to turn small actions into long-term habits using proven habit-building strategies. Chapter 2. Turning small actions into long-term habits. Introduction. The power of tiny habits. Taking action for 2 minutes is a powerful way to beat procrastination. But how do we turn those small actions into lasting habits? The key to long-term success isn't about willpower. It's about building habits that become automatic over time. In this chapter, we'll explore the science of habit formation and how the 2-minute rule can be transformed into a system that creates lasting behavioral change. By the end of this chapter, you will know why habits are the foundation of success, how habits are formed in the brain, the role of cues, routines, and rewards in building habits, practical steps to turn small actions into powerful, life-changing habits. Let's dive in. The science of habit formation. Habits are behaviors that become automatic over time. Neuroscientists have discovered that habits are formed through a 3-step process known as the habit loop. Cue, a trigger that reminds you to start a behavior. Routine, the actual behavior you perform. Reward, the benefit you gain from completing the behavior. For example, cue, feeling stressed. Routine, reaching for junk food. Reward, temporary relief from stress. Unfortunately, many of our habits work against us. We procrastinate because our brains seek immediate rewards, even when they harm us in the long run. But we can reprogram our habits by using small actions as building blocks. How to use the 2-minute rule to build lasting habits. The 2-minute rule isn't just a tool for starting tasks, it's also a strategy for building habits that stick. The goal is to make good habits effortless while removing friction from bad habits. Let's break this down into a step-by-step system. Step 1. Start small and stay consistent. Most people fail at building habits because they try to do too much at once. They aim for massive lifestyle changes overnight, which leads to burnout. Instead, successful habit formation begins with the smallest possible step. Examples. Instead of, "I will work out for an hour," say, "I will put on my workout shoes." Instead of, "I will write a book," say, "I will write 1 sentence." Instead of, "I will meditate daily," say, "I will take 3 deep breaths." By making the first step ridiculously easy, you eliminate excuses and create momentum. Step 2. Link new habits to existing routines. One of the most effective ways to build habits is through habit stacking, attaching a new habit to something you already do. Formula. After I existing habit, I will new habit. Examples. After I brush my teeth, I will do 1 push-up. After I pour my morning coffee, I will read 1 page of a book. After I check my emails, I will take a deep breath and stretch. This method works because your brain associates the new habit with an existing routine, making it easier to remember. Step 3. Celebrate small wins. Most people think motivation leads to action. In reality, action leads to motivation. The more progress you see, the more motivated you become. This is why celebrating small wins is crucial. Examples. If you exercise for 2 minutes, acknowledge the effort. If you write one paragraph, recognize that you've started. If you resist checking your phone, mentally reward yourself. Each small victory builds confidence and reinforces the habit. Real-life success stories. Case study 1. From 2 minutes to marathon training. Mike, an office worker, wanted to start running but lacked motivation. Instead of committing to long workouts, he told himself, "I'll put on my running shoes and step outside for 2 minutes." Within weeks, those 2 minutes turned into 5, then 10, then full runs. A year later, he completed a marathon. Case study 2. Beating procrastination in business. Sarah, an entrepreneur, struggled to create content for her business. She applied the 2-minute rule, telling herself, "I'll write just one sentence." Once she started, writing became easier. She later developed a daily habit of publishing content, leading to increased business growth. Case study 3. The 2-minute reading habit. James wanted to read more, but always felt too busy. He decided to read just one paragraph a day. That small action turned into a full page, then a full chapter. Over time, reading became part of his routine, and he finished dozens of books that year. How to make the 2-minute rule a daily habit. 1. Identify a habit you want to build. Pick something small and achievable. Don't start with run 5 miles or meditate for an hour. Instead, focus on microhabits. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. Want to journal? Write 1 sentence. Want to declutter? Throw away 1 item. 2. Set a clear cue. Find an existing habit to attach your new habit to. Examples. After brushing your teeth, drink a glass of water. After checking emails, take a deep breath. After sitting at your desk, write 1 sentence. 3. Make it too easy to fail. The goal is to lower resistance. If a task seems hard, shrink it down until it feels effortless. Examples. If you don't want to run, just put on your running shoes. If you don't want to write, just type the title of the document. If you don't want to read, just open the book. 4. Track progress and celebrate. Keep a habit tracker to measure consistency. Reward yourself for completing small steps. Examples. Check off days on a calendar. Keep a journal of small wins. Share progress with a friend. Celebrating small wins keeps you motivated. Reflection exercise. Think of one habit you want to develop. What is the first 2-minute version of this habit? How can you link it to an existing routine? How will you celebrate small wins? Write down your answers and start today. Conclusion. Small steps lead to big change. The 2-minute rule isn't just about starting tasks. It's about changing how you approach habits. When small actions are repeated consistently, they lead to major transformations. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to eliminate distractions and create an environment that supports productivity. Chapter 3. Eliminating distractions and creating a focused environment. Introduction. Why focus matters. Procrastination doesn't just happen because of laziness. More often than not, it happens because of distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Phones buzzing, social media notifications, emails, and endless entertainment. Even when we want to take action, distractions pull us in different directions, making it harder to focus and stay productive. The 2-minute rule helps us start tasks, but to sustain progress, we must create an environment that supports focus and minimizes distractions. By the end of this chapter, you will learn the science behind distractions and why they weaken focus, how to eliminate digital and physical distractions, how to design an environment that makes focus effortless, simple techniques to protect deep work time and sustain productivity. Let's dive in. Why we get distracted. The neuroscience of attention. Distractions aren't just annoying. They affect our brain's ability to focus. Scientists have discovered that our brains are wired to seek novelty. This means that new emails, social media notifications, or even random thoughts trigger dopamine, making distractions addictive. But there's a problem. It takes an average of 23 minutes to regain deep focus after a distraction. This means that every time you check your phone, answer an unnecessary email, or browse social media, you're losing valuable time and energy. To beat procrastination, we need to intentionally eliminate distractions before they take control. Step 1. Identify your biggest distractions. Before we can fix distractions, we need to identify them. Ask yourself, what usually interrupts my focus? Do I get distracted by my phone, emails, or social media? Do I work in an environment full of noise and interruptions? Am I constantly checking messages instead of doing deep work? Once you identify your biggest distractions, you can start eliminating them. Step 2. Eliminate digital distractions. Technology is one of the biggest sources of procrastination. Here's how to manage it effectively. 1. Turn off notifications. Notifications are designed to grab your attention. Every time your phone buzzes, your brain loses focus. The solution? Turn off non-essential notifications. Go to your phone settings and disable notifications for social media, emails, and unnecessary apps. Use Do Not Disturb mode during focused work sessions. Set specific times to check emails and messages instead of responding instantly. 2. Use website blockers. If you often get lost in social media or YouTube, use productivity tools to block distractions. Freedom blocks distracting websites. Cold turkey prevents access to time-wasting apps. Forest encourages focus by growing a virtual tree when you stay off your phone. 3. Put your phone in another room. One of the simplest but most effective tricks, physically remove your phone from your workspace. Studies show that having your phone nearby, even if you don't use it, reduces focus. Try this. Place your phone in a different room while working. If you need it for work, put it on airplane mode. Use a basic watch instead of checking your phone for the time. Step 3. Remove physical distractions. Your environment plays a big role in your ability to focus. If your workspace is cluttered, noisy, or uncomfortable, your mind will struggle to concentrate. 1. Declutter your workspace. A messy desk creates mental clutter. Keep only the essentials on your desk. Your computer or notebook, a water bottle, a notepad for quick thoughts. A clean, organized workspace improves mental clarity. 2. Control noise levels. Noise is a common distraction, but you can manage it. Use noise-canceling headphones to block out background sounds. Play focus music or white noise to improve concentration. Work in a quiet space or use a co-working environment if your home is too noisy. 3. Set up a distraction-free zone. Create a space where your only focus is work. If possible, have a dedicated workspace free from TVs and distractions. Let people around you know when you need uninterrupted time. Use a sign like Do Not Disturb during deep work sessions. Step 4. Train your brain to focus. Even if you eliminate distractions, your mind may still wander. Here's how to train your brain for deep focus. 1. Use the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is a simple method to improve focus. Work for 25 minutes with full concentration. Take a 5-minute break. Repeat the cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. This trains your brain to focus for short bursts, making productivity easier. 2. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you become aware of distractions and refocus quickly. Spend 2 minutes each morning focusing on your breathing. If your mind drifts while working, gently bring it back. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to maintain deep focus. 3. Set clear work boundaries. Distractions often come from others, friends, family, or coworkers interrupting your flow. Protect your focus by setting clear boundaries. Let people know when you're in a focus session. Use a physical signal, headphones, closed door, etc. Schedule specific times for socializing to avoid interruptions. Real-life examples. How people beat distractions. Case study 1. The entrepreneur who turned off his phone. David, a business owner, found himself constantly checking emails and social media. He decided to lock his phone in a drawer while working. The result? His productivity doubled, and he finished projects faster. Case study 2. The student who used the Pomodoro technique. Lisa, a college student, struggled with distractions while studying. She started using the Pomodoro technique, working in 25-minute sprints. Within weeks, she noticed a dramatic improvement in focus and learning retention. Case Study 3. The writer who created a distraction-free zone. Mark, an aspiring author, always found reasons to procrastinate. He turned a small room into a distraction-free writing space, free from the internet and noise. This helped him finish his first book within 6 months. How to apply this in your life today? Let's take action right now. Identify your biggest distractions. Write down 3 things that regularly interrupt your focus. Eliminate one digital distraction. Turn off notifications, use a website blocker, or put your phone in another room. Optimize your work environment, declutter your space, reduce noise, and create a dedicated focus area. Try the Pomodoro technique. Work in short, focused bursts with planned breaks. By making small adjustments, you'll create an environment that naturally supports productivity and eliminates distractions. Conclusion: your environment shapes your success. Distractions are one of the biggest causes of procrastination. But with the right strategies, you can take control of your focus and design an environment that supports action. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to build unstoppable motivation and stay consistent, even when you don't feel like it. Chapter 4. How to stay motivated and consistent, even when you don't feel like it. Introduction. Why motivation alone isn't enough. We all have days when we feel uninspired, lazy, or stuck. We tell ourselves, I'll start tomorrow, or I'm just not feeling motivated today. But the truth is, waiting for motivation to strike is one of the biggest traps of procrastination. Successful people don't rely on motivation alone. Instead, they build systems and habits that keep them consistent, even when they don't feel like it. By the end of this chapter, you will learn why motivation is unreliable and how to stay productive without it. The science behind habit consistency. Simple strategies to stay on track, even on bad days. How to create an unstoppable mindset for long-term success. Let's dive in. The myth of motivation. Why you can't rely on it. Many people believe they need to feel motivated before they can take action. But in reality, motivation is temporary and unpredictable. It fluctuates based on mood, environment, and energy levels. Think about this. How many times have you felt excited about a new goal, only to lose motivation a few weeks later? How often do you put off tasks because you're not in the mood? What happens when you face obstacles and setbacks? The truth is, waiting for motivation is a form of mental procrastination. Instead of hoping for inspiration, we need to build systems that keep us moving forward. The science of consistency. How habits drive long-term success. Neuroscientists have discovered that consistency, not motivation, creates lasting change. When you repeat a behavior consistently, it becomes automatic. This is how habits are formed. According to research, habits work through a cycle called the habit loop. Cue, a trigger that reminds you to start. Routine, the action you take. Reward, the benefit your brain associates with the habit. For example, cue, you wake up in the morning. Routine, you brush your teeth. Reward, your mouth feels fresh. This is why brushing your teeth feels effortless. It's a habit, not something you need motivation for. The goal is to make productivity just as automatic as brushing your teeth. Step 1. Use the 2-minute rule to overcome resistance. We've already explored how the 2-minute rule helps beat procrastination, but it's also a powerful tool for staying consistent. Whenever you don't feel like doing something, apply the 2-minute rule. If you don't feel like working out, just put on your shoes. If you don't feel like writing, just write one sentence. If you don't feel like studying, just open your book. Starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, your brain naturally wants to continue. Step 2. Create a system, not just a goal. Most people set goals, but goals alone don't lead to action. To stay consistent, you need a system. Difference between goals and systems. Goal: I want to write a book. System: I will write 200 words every day at 8 a.m. Goal: I want to lose weight. System: I will exercise for 10 minutes every morning. Goals focus on the outcome. Systems focus on the process. To stay consistent, build a daily system that makes action automatic. Step 3. Build an identity-based habit. Instead of saying, I want to exercise, start saying, I am the kind of person who exercises daily. Your brain naturally aligns with your identity. When you see yourself as a productive person, you start behaving like one. Try this. Instead of, I need to read more, say, I am a reader. Instead of, I should write daily, say, I am a writer. Instead of, I should wake up early, say, I am an early riser. When you change your identity, habits become effortless. Step 4. Use the never miss twice rule. Even the most disciplined people miss a day sometimes. The key is to avoid missing 2 days in a row. If you skip a workout, make sure you exercise the next day. If you miss writing, write the next day. If you break your habit, restart immediately. Momentum is powerful. The faster you get back on track, the easier it is to stay consistent. Step 5. Make it so easy you can't say no. Most people set their goals too high, which leads to burnout. Instead, start so small that it feels effortless. Want to meditate? Start with one deep breath. Want to read? Start with one paragraph. Want to eat healthier? Start with one healthy meal. When habits feel easy, you naturally stay consistent. Step 6. Use a habit tracker. Tracking your progress keeps you accountable. Try using a calendar to mark every day you complete a habit, a simple notebook to write small wins, a habit tracking app like Habitica or Streaks. Seeing your progress builds motivation to keep going. Real-life examples of staying consistent. Case Study 1. The musician who practiced for 2 minutes. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, shared the story of a friend who wanted to practice guitar daily. Instead of playing for an hour, he played for just 2 minutes. Over time, this habit grew naturally into longer sessions, leading to mastery. Case Study 2. The CEO who used the never miss twice rule. Angela, a CEO, wanted to improve her fitness. She committed to working out daily, but sometimes missed a session. Instead of feeling guilty, she followed the never miss twice rule. This simple principle kept her on track, and she built a lasting fitness habit. Case Study 3. The writer who built a daily system. Mark, an aspiring writer, struggled with consistency. Instead of aiming to write an entire book, he set a system to write just 200 words daily. Within months, his book was finished, without relying on motivation. How to apply this in your life today? Let's take action now. Use the 2-minute rule. Start your habit in the smallest way possible. Create a system. Set a specific time and place for your habit. Adopt an identity-based habit. Say, I am a person who takes action. Follow the never miss twice rule. If you slip up, get back on track the next day. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker to stay accountable. Consistency is not about perfection. It's about showing up, even in small ways, every day. Conclusion. Action creates motivation. Most people think they need motivation to take action. The truth is, taking action creates motivation. By building systems, making habits easy, and staying consistent, you will achieve success without waiting for motivation to strike. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to build unshakable self-discipline and develop a mindset that guarantees long-term success. Chapter 5. How to build unshakable self-discipline and develop a winning mindset. Introduction. Why self-discipline is the key to success. If motivation is like a spark, self-discipline is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what keeps you moving forward even when you don't feel like it. It's what separates those who succeed from those who quit. Self-discipline allows you to take action even when you're not in the mood, push through resistance and discomfort, stay focused on long-term goals instead of instant gratification. The good news? Self-discipline is a skill, not a personality trait. This means anyone can develop it, including you. By the end of this chapter, you will learn why self-discipline matters more than motivation, the psychology behind willpower and how to strengthen it, practical strategies to develop unshakable discipline, how to train your mind for long-term success. Let's get started. The science of self-discipline, how your brain works. Many people believe self-discipline is about forcing yourself to suffer. This isn't true. Self-discipline is about training your brain to make better choices automatically. Scientists have discovered that self-discipline comes from the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and focus. The more you exercise self-discipline, the stronger this part of your brain becomes. However, self-discipline drains energy. Just like a muscle, your willpower can get fatigued if you overuse it. This is why people often give in to temptation after a long day of making decisions. The solution? Instead of relying on willpower, build systems and habits that make discipline effortless. Step 1. Remove temptations before they become a problem. The easiest way to build discipline is to avoid temptation in the first place. Example: if you want to eat healthy, don't keep junk food in the house. If you want to focus on work, remove distracting apps from your phone. If you want to wake up early, place your alarm across the room. This isn't about forcing yourself to be disciplined. It's about making the right choice the easiest option. Step 2. Use the 5-second rule to overcome hesitation. Mel Robbins, a famous author and speaker, discovered a powerful trick called the 5-second rule. The rule is simple. If you have an instinct to act on a goal, count down 5-4-3-2-1, then take action immediately. Example: you're lying in bed and need to wake up? 5-4-3-2-1. Get up. You need to start working but feel distracted? 5-4-3-2-1. Start now. You're hesitating to go to the gym? 5-4-3-2-1. Move. This simple countdown interrupts hesitation and tricks your brain into taking action before excuses take over. Step 3. Develop mental toughness. Mental toughness is the ability to stay committed even when things get hard. Here's how to strengthen it. 1. Get comfortable with discomfort. Most people give up the moment things get uncomfortable, but successful people train themselves to handle discomfort. Try this. Take cold showers to build mental resilience. Challenge yourself with difficult tasks, like waking up early or finishing projects ahead of schedule. Practice delayed gratification. Wait 10 minutes before giving in to distractions. The more you embrace discomfort, the easier discipline becomes. 2. Control your self-talk. Your thoughts shape your behavior. Instead of saying, "I'm bad at this," say, "I'm improving every day." "I'm too tired." Say, "I'll start and energy will follow." "I don't feel like it." Say, "I'll do it anyway." Your mind believes what you tell it. Speak to yourself like a winner. Step 4. Build discipline through small wins. Self-discipline isn't about making huge sacrifices. It's about winning small battles every day. Try this. Make your bed every morning. It's a simple habit that builds discipline. Follow a morning routine. Start your day with structured habits. Finish what you start. Even if it's small, completing tasks builds momentum. Every small win rewires your brain for discipline and success. Step 5. Use pain and reward to stay on track. Your brain responds to two things: pain and reward. Use this to reinforce discipline. 1. Create consequences for breaking discipline. If there's no consequence, it's easy to give up. Try these methods. Accountability partner. Tell someone your goal. If you fail, you owe them money. Public commitment. Announce your goal publicly. Social pressure keeps you accountable. Self-penalty system. If you skip a workout, you donate to charity as a consequence. 2. Reward yourself for staying disciplined. If you stick to your plan for a week, treat yourself without sabotaging progress. Keep a success journal where you write down daily wins. Use a habit tracker to see your progress visually. Pain discourages bad habits. Rewards reinforce good habits. Use both wisely. Real-life examples of extreme discipline. Case Study 1. The Navy SEAL who trained his mind. Jocko Willink, a retired Navy SEAL, wakes up at 4:30 a.m. every day. Why? Because he believes discipline equals freedom. He trains his mind by pushing himself even when he doesn't feel like it. Case Study 2. The athlete who never missed a workout. Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players, was famous for his discipline. He would train at 4 a.m. every day, even when he was already the best. His secret? He didn't rely on motivation. He relied on routine. Case Study 3. The entrepreneur who removed distractions. Elon Musk, known for his intense work ethic, schedules his day in 5-minute blocks to eliminate wasted time. His discipline allows him to run multiple companies without burnout. These examples prove that self-discipline is the foundation of greatness. How to apply this in your life today? Let's put these strategies into action. Remove temptations. Get rid of distractions that weaken your discipline. Use the 5-second rule. When you hesitate, count 5-4-3-2-1 and take action. Train mental toughness. Challenge yourself to do something uncomfortable. Build small wins. Start with tiny habits to strengthen discipline. Use pain and reward. Set consequences for failure and rewards for success. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about showing up every day, even in small ways. Conclusion. Self-discipline is the key to freedom. People think discipline is restricting, but in reality, discipline is freedom. It allows you to control your actions instead of being controlled by impulses. Achieve goals faster because you stay consistent. Build confidence knowing you can trust yourself to take action. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to master time management and create a schedule that eliminates procrastination. Chapter 6. How to master time management and create a procrastination-proof schedule. Introduction. Why time management is the key to productivity. Time is the one resource we can never get back. Yet, so many people struggle with managing it effectively. Have you ever felt like there's never enough time to do everything you want? You're busy all day but get very little done? You put things off until the last minute, leading to stress? The truth is, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is how they use their time. By the end of this chapter, you will learn the most common time-wasting traps and how to avoid them, proven techniques to manage your time effectively, how to create a schedule that eliminates procrastination, the secret to getting more done in less time. Let's dive in. The biggest time-wasting traps and how to avoid them. Before we fix time management, we need to identify what's stealing our time. Here are the top 3 biggest time wasters and how to eliminate them. 1. The trap of fake productivity. Many people mistake being busy for being productive. They spend hours responding to emails, organizing files, or scrolling through social media, but they don't actually make progress on their goals. Solution. Focus on high-impact tasks, the ones that bring real results. Every morning, ask yourself, what is the one thing I must complete today? Avoid tasks that make you feel busy but don't move you forward. 2. The multitasking myth. Many people believe multitasking makes them more efficient, but research shows that multitasking actually reduces productivity by up to 40%. Solution. Work on one task at a time. Use the Pomodoro technique, work in focus sprints. Turn off distractions, phone, notifications, and social media. 3. The procrastination loop. Most people delay important tasks because they feel overwhelming. They then rush to finish them at the last minute, leading to stress and poor quality work. Solution. Break tasks into small, easy steps. Use the 2-minute rule to get started. Set deadlines for yourself, even for small tasks. Now that we've identified the common traps, let's look at how to take control of your time. Step 1. Prioritize with the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, Pareto principle, states that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. This means 20% of your tasks bring 80% of your success. 20% of your habits create 80% of your progress. How to apply it? Identify the top 3 tasks that bring the biggest results. Focus your energy on those tasks first. Eliminate or delegate low-value tasks that waste time. Example: instead of answering every email immediately, focus on one big project first. Instead of spending hours on social media, focus on one powerful marketing strategy. By prioritizing high-impact tasks, you achieve more with less effort. Step 2. Use time blocking to structure your day. Time blocking is one of the most powerful techniques to take control of your schedule. Instead of reacting to distractions, you plan your day in advance. How it works: divide your day into blocks of time, each dedicated to a specific task. Assign each task a specific time slot, just like scheduling a meeting. Follow your schedule strictly. Treat each time block as an appointment. Example: time block task: 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. morning routine and exercise. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. deep work, priority task. 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. break and relax. 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. emails and communication. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. lunch and rest. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. second deep work session. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. meetings or calls. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. review and planning. This method eliminates procrastination because your time is already allocated. Step 3. Apply the 2-minute rule for small tasks. We often delay small tasks, like replying to emails, cleaning, or organizing. The 2-minute rule helps you clear small tasks instantly. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If it takes longer, schedule it in your time-blocked schedule. Example: replying to a quick email? Do it now. Filing a document? Do it now. Scheduling an appointment? Do it now. This prevents small tasks from piling up and overwhelming you. Step 4. Use the MIT rule, most important task. Each morning, identify your most important task, MIT, the one thing that must get done. Ask yourself, if I could only accomplish one thing today, what would it be? Prioritize this task before anything else. By doing this, you ensure that even if your day gets busy, your biggest priority is completed. Step 5. Set a hard stop time. Many people work long hours, but more time doesn't always mean more productivity. The secret to getting more done is setting boundaries. How to apply it? Set a clear end time for your workday, e.g., 6 p.m. Force yourself to finish on time. This creates urgency. Use Parkinson's law. Work expands to fit the time available. If you have less time, you will work more efficiently. When you limit your working hours, your brain learns to prioritize what matters. Real-life examples of time management mastery. Case study 1. The CEO who schedules every minute. Elon Musk, one of the busiest people in the world, schedules his day in 5-minute blocks. This method prevents wasted time and allows him to run multiple companies efficiently. Case study 2. The author who writes 1,000 words every morning. Stephen King, one of the most successful authors, follows a strict routine. He writes 1,000 words every morning, without fail. This disciplined approach allows him to publish multiple books every year. Case study 3. The entrepreneur who eliminates low-value tasks. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, outsources and automates low-priority tasks. He only focuses on high-impact work, maximizing efficiency. How to apply this in your life today? Let's take action now. Identify your top 3 priorities. Apply the 80-20 rule to focus on high-impact tasks. Use time blocking, schedule your day in advance to prevent procrastination. Follow the MIT rule. Complete your most important task first. Apply the 2-minute rule. Clear small tasks immediately. Set a hard stop time. Work with urgency and set boundaries. By mastering time management, you'll eliminate procrastination, reduce stress, and achieve more in less time. Conclusion: control your time, control your life. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things efficiently. When you take control of your schedule, you take control of your life. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to maintain long-term success without burnout. Chapter 7. How to maintain long-term success without burnout. Introduction. Why sustainability matters more than speed. Success isn't just about working hard. It's about working smart and sustaining your energy over the long term. Many people push themselves too hard, too fast, leading to burnout, stress, and exhaustion. They start with great enthusiasm but crash before reaching their full potential. The secret to lasting success is balance, knowing when to push and when to rest. By the end of this chapter, you will learn the warning signs of burnout and how to prevent it, how to stay consistent without exhaustion, practical recovery techniques to maintain energy and focus, the mindset shift that helps you achieve long-term success. Let's dive in. The hidden danger of burnout and how to avoid it. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that sneaks up on you. If ignored, it leads to physical exhaustion, mental fatigue, and loss of motivation. Signs of burnout: constant tiredness, even after resting, loss of motivation for things you once enjoyed, feeling overwhelmed and unproductive, increased irritability and frustration, difficulty focusing and making decisions. The key to long-term success is preventing burnout before it happens. Step 1. Work smarter, not harder. Many people think working harder equals better results. But in reality, quality beats quantity. How to apply it? Focus on high-impact work, tasks that bring real results. Use the 80-20 rule. Spend 80% of your time on the 20% of work that matters most. Avoid busy work that drains energy but doesn't move you forward. By working smarter, you achieve more with less effort. Step 2. The power of rest and recovery. High performance isn't about pushing constantly, it's about knowing when to rest. Think of elite athletes. They train hard, but they also prioritize recovery. How to recover effectively? Take regular breaks. The brain can only focus for 90 minutes at a time. Get enough sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours per night for peak mental performance. Practice active recovery. Engage in light activities like walking, stretching, or meditation. Remember, rest is not a waste of time. It's fuel for long-term success. Step 3. Set sustainable work rhythms. Instead of working in long, exhausting stretches, use structured work rhythms to maintain energy. Best work rhythms. The Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 to 50 minutes, then take a 5 to 10-minute break. Ultradian rhythm work cycles. Focus deeply for 90 minutes, then take a 20-minute break. The sprint and rest method. Work intensely for 4 to 5 days, then have a lighter day. By aligning with your natural energy cycles, you prevent burnout and boost productivity. Step 4. Master the art of saying no. One of the biggest causes of burnout is taking on too much. Successful people protect their time by saying no to distractions. How to say no effectively? Be clear and direct. I appreciate the offer, but I don't have the capacity right now. Set boundaries. Schedule personal time, just like you schedule work. Prioritize what matters. Say no to low-priority tasks that drain your energy. By protecting your time, you free up energy for what truly matters. Step 5. Find joy in the process. Success isn't just about reaching goals. It's about enjoying the journey. When you love what you do, work feels lighter and burnout is less likely. Ways to reignite passion. Celebrate small wins. Recognize progress, even if it's small. Change your environment. Work in a new place to refresh creativity. Take breaks for inspiration. Read, travel, or learn something new. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. Enjoy the process, and you'll sustain energy for the long haul. Real-life examples of sustainable success. Case Study 1. The CEO who took Fridays off. Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group, prioritizes time off. He believes rest fuels creativity, so he takes Fridays off to recharge. Case Study 2. The author who writes in short sessions. Haruki Murakami, a world-famous novelist, writes only for a few hours each morning. He stops before exhaustion, ensuring consistent creativity for decades. Case Study 3. The entrepreneur who sleeps 8 hours a night. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, sleeps 8 hours every night. He believes good sleep leads to better decision-making and long-term success. These examples prove that sustainable habits lead to greater success. How to apply this in your life today? Let's take action now. Work smarter, not harder. Focus on high-impact tasks instead of working longer hours. Prioritize rest and recovery. Take breaks and get enough sleep to maintain energy. Use structured work rhythms. Try the Pomodoro technique or ultradian rhythms. Say no to distractions, protect your time, and set clear boundaries. Find joy in the journey. Celebrate progress and keep work fun and inspiring. By maintaining balance, you'll achieve long-term success without burning out. Conclusion. Success is a lifestyle, not a sprint. True success isn't about pushing yourself to exhaustion. It's about building a sustainable lifestyle where progress feels natural. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to build an unstoppable mindset that keeps you motivated for life. Chapter 8. How to build an unstoppable mindset for lifelong success. Introduction. Why mindset is everything. Your mindset is the foundation of your success. Everything you achieve or don't achieve is a result of your beliefs, habits, and thought patterns. If you think small, you'll achieve small. If you think big and develop an unstoppable mindset, there's nothing you can't accomplish. But most people struggle with self-doubt, fear, and negative thinking. They let their own mindset hold them back. By the end of this chapter, you will learn the difference between a fixed mindset versus growth mindset, How to rewire your brain for confidence and resilience. Practical mental strategies to stay motivated for life. The secrets of high achievers and how to apply them. Let's dive in. Step 1. Develop a growth mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck discovered that people have two types of mindsets. 1. Fixed mindset leads to failure. People with a fixed mindset believe, I'm either good at something or I'm not. Failure means I'm not smart enough. I can't change my abilities. They avoid challenges and give up easily. 2. Growth mindset leads to success. People with a growth mindset believe, I can get better at anything with effort. Failure is part of learning. Challenges make me stronger. They embrace obstacles and keep improving. How to shift to a growth mindset. Replace I can't do this with I can learn this. Replace I'm not good at this with I'm improving every day. Replace I failed with this is a lesson for growth. Your mindset determines your success. Choose growth over limitation. Step 2. Master self-talk, the power of words. Your internal dialogue controls your confidence, motivation, and success. Negative self-talk versus positive self-talk. I'm terrible at this. I'm improving with practice. I always fail. Every failure teaches me something. I'm not smart enough. I can learn anything with effort. How to reprogram your self-talk. Catch yourself when you think negatively. Immediately replace the thought with a positive statement. Repeat positive affirmations daily. I am capable. I am strong. I can do this. Your words create your reality. Speak to yourself like a winner. Step 3. Use visualization to train your brain for success. Elite athletes, CEOs, and top performers visualize success before it happens. Why? Because your brain can't tell the difference between a real and imagined experience. How to use visualization for success. Close your eyes and imagine your success in vivid detail. Feel the emotions, confidence, excitement, and accomplishment. Repeat daily. Visualize your success every morning. When you see yourself winning, your brain programs itself to make it happen. Step 4. Turn setbacks into superpowers. Most people fear failure. But the truth is, failure is fuel for growth. Reframing failure. Instead of I failed, say I learned something new. Instead of I'm bad at this, say this is my chance to improve. Instead of this is too hard, say I love challenges. They make me stronger. Real-life example. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players, said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. I've failed over and over again. And that is why I succeed. Failures are not stopping points. They are stepping stones to success. Step 5. Build relentless mental toughness. Mental toughness is what keeps you going when things get hard. How to strengthen mental toughness. Do hard things daily. Push past your comfort zone. Don't let emotions control you. Take action even when you don't feel like it. Bounce back fast. If you fail, get up and try again immediately. Case study. The Navy SEAL 40% rule. Navy SEALs follow the 40% rule. When you think you're completely exhausted, you've only used 40% of your potential. The human body and mind can go much further than we believe. When you feel like quitting, push just a little further. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Step 6. Surround yourself with high achievers. Your environment shapes your mindset. If you're surrounded by negative, unmotivated people, you will absorb their habits. If you surround yourself with driven, successful people, you will rise to their level. How to build a winning environment. Find mentors. Learn from people who have succeeded. Join success-driven communities. Be around like-minded people. Limit toxic influences. Remove negativity from your life. Success is contagious. Surround yourself with winners. Real-life examples of unstoppable mindsets. Case study 1. Elon Musk's mindset of resilience. Elon Musk failed multiple times before Tesla and SpaceX succeeded. Instead of quitting, he viewed each failure as a lesson, saying, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Case study 2. Oprah Winfrey's growth mindset. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first job as a TV anchor. Instead of giving up, she used the failure to push harder, becoming one of the most successful media personalities of all time. Case Study 3. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Visualization Strategy. Before becoming a champion bodybuilder and movie star, Arnold visualized his success daily. He saw himself winning competitions and becoming a star years before it happened. These examples prove that success starts in the mind. How to apply this in your life today? Let's take action now. Adopt a growth mindset. Believe that you can improve with effort. Master self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with positive, empowering beliefs. Visualize success daily. See yourself achieving your goals in detail. Reframe failure as growth. Learn from setbacks instead of fearing them. Develop relentless mental toughness. Push beyond what feels comfortable. Surround yourself with winners. Be around people who elevate your mindset. By mastering your mindset, you become unstoppable. Conclusion: your mindset determines your future. Your success is not determined by luck, talent, or background. It is determined by your mindset. When you develop mental strength, resilience, and a winning attitude, there is no limit to what you can achieve. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to take all these strategies and turn them into a personal success blueprint for life. Chapter 9. Creating your personal success blueprint. Introduction. Why you need a personal success system. Success doesn't happen by chance. It happens by design. Think about the most successful people in the world. Athletes, CEOs, artists, entrepreneurs. They don't just hope for success. They follow a blueprint, a structured system that guides them toward their goals step by step. Most people fail because they set vague goals without a plan, try to rely on motivation alone, lack a structured system for success. By the end of this chapter, you will learn how to create a step-by-step success blueprint, how to align your daily actions with your biggest goals, how to track progress and adjust when needed, how to make success automatic and effortless. Let's dive in. Step 1. Define your vision. Clarity is power. Most people struggle because they have no clear vision. They say things like, I want to be successful. I want to make more money. I want to be happier. But these are vague goals. Without clarity, you have no direction. How to create a crystal clear vision. Ask yourself the big questions. If I could have the perfect life, what would it look like? Where do I see myself in 5 years? What kind of person do I want to become? Write down your vision in detail. Be specific about your goals. Imagine your ideal health, career, finances, relationships, and personal growth. Turn your vision into a statement. Example: I am a highly successful entrepreneur, earning $500,000 a year, working on projects I love, maintaining great health, and having fulfilling relationships. Clarity creates focus. Focus creates action. Action creates success. Step 2. Set SMART goals, from vision to reality. Your vision is your destination. Your goals are the steps to get there. Use the SMART goal formula. Specific, be clear about what you want. Measurable, track progress with numbers. Achievable, make it realistic. Relevant, align with your vision. Time-bound, set deadlines. Examples of SMART goals. I want to be fit. I will work out for 30 minutes, 4 times a week for the next 3 months. I want more money. I will save $10,000 in 12 months by investing and budgeting. Step 3. Reverse engineer your success. Break it down. Big goals can feel overwhelming. The key is to reverse engineer them into small, daily actions. How to break goals into small steps. Identify the end goal. Example: write a book in 6 months. Break it down into milestones. Example: write 1 chapter per month. Create a daily or weekly plan. Example: write 500 words per day. By making goals manageable, you eliminate procrastination and stay on track. Step 4. Build daily success habits. Success isn't about one big breakthrough. It's about small, consistent actions every day. How to build success habits. Use habit stacking. Attach new habits to existing routines. Example: after I brush my teeth, I will read for 10 minutes. Start small. Make habits too easy to fail. Example: write 1 sentence a day, which leads to writing more. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker or journal. Success is built one habit at a time. Step 5. Create an environment for success. Your environment shapes your success. If you're surrounded by distractions, negativity, or bad habits, success becomes harder. How to optimize your environment. Remove distractions, keep your workspace clean and organized. Surround yourself with winners, join communities of high achievers. Use reminders, place motivational quotes or vision boards in your space. Success isn't just about what you do, it's also about where you do it. Step 6. Track and adjust, stay on course. No plan is perfect. You must track progress and adjust when necessary. How to track success. Weekly check-ins. Ask yourself, what worked? What needs improvement? Use a success journal, write down daily wins and lessons. Measure progress, use tools like habit trackers, financial reports, or health metrics. If something isn't working, adjust the strategy, but never the goal. Step 7. Stay accountable, never lose momentum. Accountability keeps you consistent. Without it, most people give up. Ways to stay accountable. Get an accountability partner, someone who checks in on your progress. Join a mastermind group, surround yourself with like-minded achievers. Announce your goals publicly, sharing your goal increases commitment. When others expect you to succeed, you become more likely to follow through. Real-life examples of personal success blueprints. Case Study 1. The CEO who structures his day for success. Tim Cook, Apple CEO, wakes up at 4:30 a.m. daily and follows a strict schedule. His personal blueprint ensures maximum productivity. Case Study 2. The Olympian who tracks progress relentlessly. Michael Phelps, one of the greatest swimmers, tracks every single workout, meal, and improvement to ensure he stays on course. Case Study 3. The entrepreneur who uses vision boards. Oprah Winfrey credits her vision board practice for helping her stay focused on her goals and making them a reality. These individuals follow structured success systems, and so can you. How to apply this in your life today? Let's take action now. Define your vision. Write a clear statement of your dream life. Set SMART goals and break your vision into specific, measurable goals. Reverse engineer your goals, break them into daily and weekly actions. Build daily success habits. Create small, consistent habits that move you forward. Optimize your environment, remove distractions, and create a space for success. Track and adjust weekly, review progress, and improve your system. Stay accountable, find a mentor, join a mastermind, or share your goals publicly. By following this blueprint, you will achieve success faster and more efficiently. Conclusion. Success is a formula, not luck. Success isn't about being lucky or gifted. It's about following a structured plan. When you apply the right mindset, habits, and systems, success becomes inevitable. In the final chapter, we'll bring everything together and create your action plan for a lifetime of success. Chapter 10. Your action plan for a lifetime of success. Introduction. Turning knowledge into action. You now have all the tools to beat procrastination, build self-discipline, and create a life of unstoppable success. But knowledge alone isn't enough. You must take action. Many people read books, feel inspired, and then do nothing. Success doesn't come from knowing what to do. It comes from actually doing it. This final chapter will help you. Take all the strategies you've learned and put them into action. Create a daily action plan that keeps you on track. Build a system for lifelong growth and success. Let's turn knowledge into results. Step 1. Review your key takeaways. Before moving forward, take a moment to reflect. What were your biggest lessons from this book? Here's a summary of the most powerful concepts. The 2-minute rule. Beat procrastination instantly by starting small. The power of habits. Success comes from daily habits, not random motivation. Eliminating distractions. Design your environment for focus and productivity. Building self-discipline. Take action even when you don't feel like it. Mastering time management. Use the 80-20 rule and time blocking for efficiency. Avoiding burnout. Work smarter, rest smarter, and protect your energy. Developing a growth mindset. See failure as feedback, not as an endpoint. Creating a success blueprint. Structure your life around clear goals and systems. Each of these strategies works together to create a success system that lasts for life. Step 2. Write your personal action plan. Now, it's time to apply these lessons in a structured way. 1. Define your top 3 goals. Ask yourself, What are the 3 most important things I want to achieve in the next 12 months? Which goals will have the biggest impact on my life? Write them down in clear, specific terms. Example: I want to be healthier. I will exercise for 30 minutes, 4 days a week. I want to make more money. I will increase my income by $20,000 by starting a side business. Clarity turns dreams into action. 2. Break your goals into daily and weekly actions. Now, break each big goal into smaller steps. Goal: weekly action. Daily action: exercise regularly. Go to the gym 4x per week. Do 30 minutes of movement. Start a business. Research business ideas. Work on it for 1 hour daily. Improve mindset. Read 1 book per month. Read 10 pages daily. Success happens when you take small actions every day. 3. Create a morning routine for success. Your morning routine sets the tone for your entire day. Successful people don't start their day reacting to emails or social media. They start with intention. Try this powerful morning routine. Wake up at a consistent time. Set a regular wake-up time. Move your body. Stretch, do light exercise, or go for a walk. Review your goals. Remind yourself of your biggest priorities. Plan your day. Write down the top 3 tasks you need to complete. Eliminate distractions. Avoid social media for the first hour. A strong morning routine creates momentum for the rest of your day. 4. Use the never miss twice rule. You will miss a day sometimes, and that's okay. The key is to never miss 2 days in a row. If you miss a workout, make sure you go the next day. If you skip writing, write at least 1 sentence the next day. If you procrastinate, get back on track immediately. Momentum is everything. 1 mistake won't ruin your progress, but quitting will. 5. Track your progress and adjust when needed. You can't improve what you don't measure. Use these tools to stay on track. Habit tracker. Mark your progress daily. Weekly reflection. Ask: what worked? What needs adjustment? Success journal. Write down small wins to stay motivated. By tracking progress, you stay motivated and continuously improve. Step 3. Surround yourself with success. Your environment plays a huge role in your success. If you surround yourself with negative, unmotivated people, it's harder to grow. How to build a winning environment. Find mentors. Learn from people who are ahead of you. Join success-driven communities. Be around ambitious, positive people. Limit toxic influences. Remove distractions and negativity from your life. Success is contagious. Surround yourself with people who push you forward. Step 4. Keep learning and growing. Personal growth never stops. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. How to keep growing. Read 1 book per month on success, mindset, or skills. Listen to podcasts from high achievers. Attend workshops or online courses to level up your skills. Take action on new knowledge. Don't just learn, apply. The best investment you can ever make is in your own growth. Step 5. Commit to taking action now. Most people wait for the perfect moment to start. But there is no perfect moment. The only time to start is now. Right now. Choose 1 action from this book and do it immediately. Set your top 3 goals. Write down your first daily action. Remove 1 distraction from your environment. Take 1 small step toward success today. Success isn't about waiting. It's about taking action. Final words. You are in control of your future. You have everything you need to succeed. The tools to beat procrastination. The habits to stay consistent. The mindset to push through obstacles. The strategy to design a life of success. But only you can take action. The difference between successful and unsuccessful people isn't luck. It's who takes action and who doesn't. You have the knowledge, the plan, and the power. Now go make it happen. Your future self is waiting. Start now. Your next steps. Define your top 3 goals. Write them down today. Create your daily action plan. Break them into small, daily steps. Follow a success routine. Start your day with clear intentions. Track your progress. Stay accountable and make adjustments. Surround yourself with winners. Find mentors and like-minded people. Keep learning and growing. Never stop improving. Take action right now. Don't wait. Start today. Success is a choice. You are ready. Go take action. Conclusion. Your journey to a life without limits. This is not the end. It's the beginning of a new life. A life where procrastination no longer holds you back. You take action every day toward your dreams. You stay disciplined, focused, and unstoppable. If you follow this system, your future will be extraordinary. Now, step forward. Take control of your life. Your time starts now.